welcome to the Joyful Findings Show this beautiful July 14th of 2023. You guys, we're halfway through July already. Bam, bam. Time's flying. We're just going to fly, keep flying through all these months, all these times, all these things. So how y'all doing this week? How are y'all feeling? I see there's a few of you out there already, and I already have 2 donations in. Thank you, Robert and Richard, and it goes in that direction. Robert over there on Super Chat, thank you for that super sticker. Much appreciated. And Richard on my Venmo, thank you. Again, appreciated. We got Ruth out here. Who else we got out here? We got my boys R and R, and we got my third R. We got Ruth. Woo! We're 3 R in it. Huh. That's interesting. All right, you guys. That's awesome. All right, so who else is out there? She put up that information. Hello, Lenka dear. How are you? Kim Smith. Hello, darling. Hello, Robert. Hello, darlings. Hello, Barbara. Hello, hello, hello. So, how are you all doing this week? The energy has been most interesting. Those are the words I'm going to use today. Most interesting. The experiences that we have this week and all that such. So what have you guys been having going on in your world this week? I'm curious. I'm super curious. You guys, I'm super curious. Okay. So you guys tap in. Okay. So how are you guys doing this week? I really want to know. I really want to know. I see there's a few of you out there. Don't be afraid to say hello in the chat box. Say hello if you are out there in internet land watching this live show right now. And let me know where you're tuning in from, because we're all starting to tune in, right? We're all starting to tune in a lot more than we used to. So this is exciting. Yes, and Barbara, yes, and Lanka. So we're filling up the alphabet. We've gone from R's and L's and B's. We're bouncing all over the alphabet now. That's funny. I love that. Bing, bing, bing. Okay, so anyways, that's energy talking to me. Not necessarily to you guys. That's so funny. Hello. Yes, and Kim is here too. So we're filling up our alphabet. So I'm glad you guys are here and a part of this group, part of this energy, part of this time, part of everything that's going on. I feel like even though I've gone swimming today, I'm feeling a little bit of pressure in my right ear. So you guys may be feeling this as well. And if you are, let's all just release it together, because here we are to work with each other to release and allow, right? And we're coming into this, I'm going to still call it a new age, right? It's our golden age, really. They want to use golden, right? Because that's like shiny. Anyways, that's what I'm seeing. So I want you guys to see that. This is golden age that we're going to come into, right? Where everything's just like golden, right? Because we say that sometimes. Oh, that's golden. Even if it's not gold, that's golden. So I want you to start seeing things in that perspective. Like everything's just golden. No problem. No problems. You know what I mean? Because that's putting all our fears, our worries, and everything beside. Just putting it away from us, okay? No longer having any energy or control over us. Because I've experienced this week many people stepping outside of their fears and becoming more empowered. Okay, and we're going to bring some burping through for you guys on that, so excuse me. The energy is going to shift a lot, so you guys may experience these things as well. So just pay attention to your body as we move through this hour, okay, everybody? Just release into it. And just allow the energy to flow here, there, and everywhere, because the energy is changing. Our bodies are shifting and changing. Our thought patterns are shifting and changing. Everything about us is changing. And some of us really feel it. Some of us really feel it when it's happening. And others just continue through their lives while all of this is happening. Okay, so depending on how you're choosing to experience this, this is where we are today. Beautiful. Hello. Hello. You guys are all saying hello to each other. I love that. You guys have made such a community. I love our little community. Okay, so before we go any further this evening, those of you that are with me right now, they just want us to kind of like take a nice deep breath, kind of like release the week. This is Friday. We're moving into the weekend. Just take in whatever deep breath you need to do. Hold it, release it, whatever you feel is right for you. I want you all to follow what your intuition is telling you, because all of you are going to go through something different. Okay? But this is also about trusting that inner voice, that inner knowing that is inside of you, has always been inside of you, will always be inside of you, always waiting for you to pay attention. Okay? So it's never too late to start paying attention to all that resides inside of you. Okay? This soul light energy, frequency, vibration. There's so many different words that we can use to describe all of these things. Okay, so I want you guys to truly take a deep breath. Feel into your heart chakra if you need to. Feel into your lungs if you need to. Feel into your shoulders if you have to release the energy that is being held there and giving you a stiff neck or whatever you might be feeling, or in your lower back or whatever that might be. And there's a little bit of coughing going on here, you guys. So there's a little bit of throat chakra clearing going on too. I feel like we have to clear them all, right? We have to clear everything. And I feel like we're doing that. You guys are doing that. And you guys are doing a fantastic job. Woo! So, you are amazing. You are beautifully amazing beings of light, darling. Okay. So you guys tap into that. We've done our deep breaths now. We're feeling more relaxed. I feel like we can shake it out a little bit, let it all go if we need to. Stand in who you are, your power, your authenticity. Okay. Who you are in this moment. You are not the same person you were 10 years ago, 5 minutes ago. We're always evolving into who we are next, right? The more we uncover about ourselves, the more we understand ourselves and what we desire to create in this life. So I feel like a lot of you are going through that. And they're doing a lot of heart work tonight, you guys. Feel into that. They're like wanting to like take all the heavy weights. Because I feel like some of you out there are feeling these heavy, heavy weights. Not all of you, mind you. But there are some that are feeling this. Okay? I've experienced it today. They're just bears. But anyways, we'll save that for a little bit later. That's not time yet. So we're clearing all this energy. We're doing all this and we're being at the right place at the right time. And all of that, right? We're being called to go see so-and-so, and it brings us past here, and it's bringing through a memory. Or a lot of you are manifesting things a lot faster. All of a sudden, you think about someone, and then you have a conversation about them, or they show up in your life some way. There's a lot of coincidences that are probably happening in your lives. You just need to be paying attention to them, okay? And they're not a coincidence. They're there as like collecting the dots, connecting the pieces of the bread, okay? So I want you to feel into that. All right, so there's a lot going on. What else would they like me to share? All right, so they do want me to share my experience today. So I'm at the pool, minding my own business. All right, Lenka's going to love this because she was there. Lenka and my son and I are just chilling out. We're floating in the water. We're hanging out. And I have all my stuff. Lenka and I have our keys and the phones and all that on this table with the umbrella turned up. And this gentleman comes walking over to the table, and all of a sudden he takes the umbrella out of the table and sets it over to the side. And I was like, all right, this is kind of weird. What's going on here? So, anyways, I asked him, I was like, how long are you going to leave it uncovered? Because my phones and my keys are up there sitting in the hot sun, right? It's so hot, your phone will shut off in like 10 minutes. It'll get so hot here if you leave it in the sun. So, the gentleman got all huffy and puffy at me because he didn't want to answer my question and put the umbrella back together. And as he walks past me while I'm in the pool, he calls me the B name. And I'm like, oh, I look at Blank and I said, oh, he did not just say that. And he did. So I started swimming towards where his wife was and these other people that are part of the community pool. Right. And then all of a sudden, this other lady's yelling over to me, Melissa, I need to talk to you. And I'm like, all right, I'll stop. Funny thing is, her name is also Melissa. But she tells me not to encounter this gentleman because he's a nasty drunk. And he had been drinking because I saw all the little cans over there. So I was like, all right, I'll just go back to my little corner and I'll just, because you know, woo. He is lucky. Yes, he is. He is very lucky. But anyways, so that took place and I was just like, thinking through the whole thing and he's over there, running his mouth, talking like, oh, blah, 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 kind of threatening in a way, but I know he's not going to do anything because there's enough people at the pool that we could have taken him out. At least there was enough people at the pool this time because the pool is not usually very, occupied. So it was just very interesting that the lady that runs the office happened to show up, right? Because you're not even supposed to have alcohol at this pool. It says right on the sign, no alcohol, no food, no drink, no nothing, right? They just want you to come swim and they want you to get out. So the little lady that runs the office, I walked out of the pool and I walked over and talked to her and I was like, all right, so what can we do about people that are being obnoxious while they're drinking here? And it says, she's like, walk right over there and show him the sign. I'm like, oh no, he's already been obnoxious already. I don't think I'm the best person to do that. And she's like, okay. And then I explained the other lady had an experience with this man as well. But even just her, and she's like, all right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go inside, take care of a couple things, and I'm going to come outside, and then I'll act like we didn't even talk about it. And I'm like, perfect. She comes out, and she's asked the man if he's drinking alcohol, and he's like, yeah, but I thought we could drink alcohol. And then he gets all huffy and puffy and says, whatever he wants to say, and goes to his car. I'll just go sit in the car. Like that's supposed to mean something. I don't know. But anyways, it was just a very, very strange experience in so many different ways. But I felt like I was supposed to share that with you because even though I'm there spreading all this light and everything, and all you have to do is ask somebody a simple question. This happened to me at the other time. If you guys have been watching me for a long time, you guys remember this when this happened to me at the laundromat. Always in public places, this kind of happens to me. This one was not, the pool was not nearly as bad as the man at the laundromat. That was way more dramatic and way more of a scene. And I'm glad the laundromat was full that night as well. That's why I'll never go back to the laundromat at night. I will be a day person at the laundromat. So, yeah. So there's a lot of people out there that you can kind of just trigger by just asking a question. Simple. I wasn't mad. I wasn't angry when I asked the question. I was just like, how long is that going to be off the table? So, I know how long my phone's going to be sitting there or if I should arrange to do something different, whatever. So people sometimes just go off the handle by something that little. Okay. So there's something that just triggers some people. Okay. Because it was like the guy at the laundromat. I said, thank you. And he flipped out because he was holding the door or he let me walk by or something. And I said, thank you. And he went off on me like I was a white cracker, something, whatever he called me. But anyways, sometimes we have to put up with people. And my first instinct was to go after that and correct that issue, right? Because that's not how people should have to. It's a whole long story, but anyways, people are just acting up. I want you guys to be aware of that and just be prepared for those people that are going to act up in your lives. Okay. So anyways, where are we? Richard says, when I was driving to Scissor for dinner and had green lights the whole way there. That's perfect. See, that's when you're in tune. You're like, I'll leave now. And it's so funny because on the way to the pool, That's so funny because Christopher and I didn't hit any lights. We didn't hit one red light on the way there. Everything was smooth until we got there, and then all that turns place. But it was good. We let it go. I didn't start any more of it. But at least they've been warned that they shouldn't be drinking there. So, but it's not for me to call out another adult that's drinking already. You know what I mean? That's just not how it works. But anyways, that was my experience today. It was quite the experience. It was quite the experience. Just being able to observe other people as well. You know what I mean? That's just, crazy days. Crazy days, my friends. So the energy is affecting everybody in different ways. Okay, in different ways. So some of us maybe are still working on things that, like this gentleman, right? And I have a few other clients and friends that are also still working on their anger, right? Things that trigger that response, right? Just because I was going to respond, but I was called to the side by a little angel named Melissa, my heart, which is so awesome. You can't make this stuff up, you guys. How often do you run into people that have your same name? I've run into a few, believe it or not. And I've actually run into one that has her name is Melissa, and she also has the same birthday as me. It's crazy. I met so many people that have my same birthday. Hello, Anna. Hello, darling. It's been a while since I've seen you. So glad you could be here today. I'm just ranting about life right now and things that are taking place, energy that's transpiring. People are kind of going off the deep end a little bit, and some people are finding their calm within. So it's all going to depend on what it is you're truly looking to do in this moment. Okay. What is it that you want to create in this moment forward? Okay. You guys are in control of that. I have people that have been coming to me and saying, oh, I wish I could do that. I was like, no. The other person that we're talking about right now has some choices that they have to decide, and they're choosing this. They're choosing this experience. As much as we would like to change that experience for them, that's not up to us. We just sit back and say, all right, I'm here to support you in your experience, right? Because everything that we're doing here is an experience. Hello. No, Dia, I've never run into another person with your name either. You're lucky. Melissa was a hard one to find for a long time too. Yes, Dia is very original. Very original. So there's a lot of people that are either freaking out, coming to the middle, going to the higher ground to help other people. You know what I mean? And I had to be reminded today not to react. That's what that was for me. That was a reminder for me not to react. Oh, yeah, you mean complicated by design? Yes, that's true. All right, and I got another Venmo coming in. Thank you, Barbara. You're number 3, honey, when I get to messages. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Okay, so let's see. It's 8:20. We still got a few minutes. Hello, Robert Jr., Anna, and Dia. I didn't see Anna. Where did Anna come from? Did I miss Anna? Oh, I got Anna. Sorry, I said Anna. Duh. You guys, my brain is all over the place. You guys probably feel like the same way. It's like I could be having conversations and not even be in the room. I'm like somewhere else. I'm like hearing it, but I'm like taken away somewhere else. I'm like in my own little time warp of some sort, having these conversations with myself. Crazy days. Crazy days, you for guys. All right. So let's see what else that they want me to share with you guys in this brief moment before we get to messages and stuff. Okay, again, releasing and allowing. If you have emotions that are coming to the surface, whether it's anger, joy, I want you to embrace whatever that is, acknowledge it, and move on from there. Okay, because this is something that's a repeated pattern. These repeated patterns are showing up for you right now so that you can stop them. All right. And only you can stop them. Your choices can stop them. Okay. All right. That's what I want to share. All right. Even though we're not at the halfway mark, this is going to be a great time to have a word from my sponsor, Feng Shui My Space. and then I'll get to messages after that. So if you guys are ever interested in having feng shui done for you personally, please contact Marsha Morse of Feng Shui My Space. Pow, check out her ad, guys. FengShuiMySpace.com. Check it out, you guys. Give Marsha a call. Check out Feng Shui your home or your office, or give it away as a gift for that hard to buy for person. Okay, you guys? Thank you. Thank you, Marsha, for being a sponsor to the show. All right, you guys, I'm going to need my pad of paper to write down whatever is going to transpire here tonight in these messages. I feel like there's a lot of people gathering here, like all your angels, guides, loved ones. Everybody's here. Everybody, your whole posse of people, your spiritual posses, they're all standing behind you. You are in front. You are guiding. Anna just gave me a donation too. Anna, you're number 4, girl. Thank you. Love you guys. Thank you for the donations. Much appreciated and much needed. Thank you. Okay. So, thank you, Marsha. All right. She's on Rumble again. She's over there. Okay. Anyways, you guys, I'm ready to start giving messages. I already have Robert, Richard, Barbara, and Anna. And then we'll free flow from there. Okay, you guys? Also, before I carry on to the messages, because sometimes I get into a zone and I totally forget to share messages or things that I should share with you guys. Tomorrow night, Spiritual Message Circle, 8 p.m. Goldylocks Productions hosts are on there giving you guys all messages for $20. So check it out. It's a great deal. Again, even if you buy it as a gift for your friend, maybe someone has a birthday coming up, I'd love to read for them. So anyways, I see that, you guys. Woo-hoo. All right. So let's see. All right. So I'm going to Robert. See, I totally lost where I was going right there too. All right, Robert Myers. They want me to do full names tonight. Woo, Robert. All right, Robert, you have a lot going on, my friend. Bing, 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 bing. You are all over the place in mind and spirit and body. It's okay. This is helping you put on. It's like you're shaking it all up. I feel like we just put you like in a little shaker. It's so funny. It's like shaking you back and forth. I don't know what that is. It kind of reminds me of like the shaking, kind of like back when they had those little belt machines that you would get on and they were supposed to help you lose weight or whatever, being shaken up like that. You know what I mean? You're like really being shaken, not stirred. Okay. But there's a lot of new information that's coming to you, Robert. So your guide, your angels, they're dropping information in front of you, whether it's numbers, the planets, the songs that you're being called to, the lyrics that are in them, and things that flow in front of you naturally, not just things that you go looking for, but all of a sudden you might turn something on and it's right there, or you go to text somebody and there's a word already there. They just want you to pay attention to all these things that are showing up for you in the moment, okay? So that's amazing. So they want you to stick with that. Also, I feel like you're doing some kind of journaling, okay? Journaling. And that journaling could just be you keeping notes. It could be keeping a voice recorder of the different things that are happening for you. It could be a lot of different things. Okay. So they're just wanting you to kind of, feel into that a little bit. Okay. Just feel into that. There's a lot of information flowing to you right now, Robert. Your guides, your angels, your loved ones. And I know I've been saying this weekly now, but I do still see a romance coming into your life. Please be open to that. Because it's coming very quickly. Also, I feel like there's some kind of family member that maybe you had a falling out with or something. I feel like you guys are making up, or there's some forgiveness that's happening right there. So they want you to know all is well and keep moving forward, because you are bringing great blessings to yourself and others in your path. So keep going, Robert. I'm going to leave that with you, my friend. Okay, perfect. And now is going to be Richard Riddle. All right, so Richard, you have a new flow, either a new workflow, a new energy flow, but you definitely have a new energy signature going on around you. Okay, you have this marvelous energy that's just flowing through you. Okay, so there's also, keep your eyes open, because there's something you're supposed to be seeing. So it doesn't always have to be something that's right up close. It may be something that's in the foreground. Okay, so you pay attention to all of your surroundings, because there's something that they're wanting you to pay attention to. Okay. And also I feel like there's a grandfather figure coming through for you. I don't feel like you were all that close, but there was this time or this space, whoever this gentleman is, but he feels like grandfather-ish. But he's coming through and he walks with this cane, or he has this cane. Okay, so he's just bringing through his energy, and he just shows himself like walking. Even with the cane, he's like, I'm not stopping. There's nothing's gonna stop me. He's like had a lot of determination. And you have a lot of determination too. So I feel like you're following in his footsteps in that way. So just pay attention to where you're going in that forward motion. So I'm gonna leave that with you, my friend. All right. All right, so perfect. So now we have Miss Barbara. Woo-hoo. Hello, Barbara. Oh, look, I already used that one piece of paper, you guys. I'm on a roll already. Roll. All right, Barbara. Woo. Barbara, you have a lot of energy going on too, and you're experiencing a lot of energy in your neighborhood. And I feel like you're going to be busier moving forward, because you're getting the word out there about things. And you're like, it's almost like you're tying something together, like I'm making a bow. So you're creating right now, and you're in this creative mode, creating exactly the life that you would like to have, with the bow on top, right? So it's kind of like you're creating, they're showing me like this really pretty bow, and it could be something you paint as well. But anyways, they're showing me really something very artistic. So they're showing me your artistic abilities are going to be coming out again, because you've taken a little break from that for a little while. And they're showing me your healing abilities are taking a step up as well. So you're going to be like incorporating a little bit of all of that. You know what I mean? I feel like you could almost like, this is so cute, because I see those little, those little 4x4 little canvases or whatever. I see you just drawing something sweet and cute, and sometimes you will give them to a client. So I don't know if you've ever done this, but that's what they're showing me right now. Those really little tiny ones where you just have to be a little intricate because it's so small, but really you don't. You know what I mean? You just have to let your intuition flow through, because it's bringing something energetic that someone can take home that doesn't take up a lot of space, because I feel like you want to give some of this stuff away. And also, I know you're going to be traveling again, and I know you told me, but I forget when. But I also feel like there's something coming up for you. You also need to remember to schedule yourself a massage. Even though you're a massage therapist, you need to go get yourself a massage. So remember your self-care, right? Just you need to have yourself a little, they're calling it a lazy spa day. Okay. So they want you to pamper yourself, go get yourself a massage, maybe go get a pedicure or something that's going to be just about you spending time with you. It could be even meditating. I'm just throwing all these ideas out there. That doesn't mean what they have to be. But that's what I'm feeling for you, Barbara. So go with that flow, my friend. Thank you, Barbara. All right. And next is Anna. I haven't read for Anna in quite a while. Hello, dear. Miss Anna Lily. Right. It's been a while. Oh, I need to write with the other side. That side's dying. All right. I wear my pens out, you guys. Anna. Woo. All right. Okay, Anna, there's something going on in your life. There's a whole lot going on because I know you like to stay busy and you're just like this adventure mama. But there is a lot of excitement that's coming up for you. There's a new change coming for you because you're creating it in your mind. You got tired of the old ways, so you're thinking of new ways. You are a front runner. You have to allow yourself to believe in yourself to move it forward. Okay, so whatever that is, it's time. I'm getting like a whistle. Whoa, I'm getting like this whistle, this blowing of this whistle. I don't know what this is, but it's very energetic, it's very loud, and it's setting off this new tone for you. So Anna, I feel like you have new opportunities, and I feel like they're new opportunities, not just in your career, but personal lives. And I feel like there's like this girl, I don't know why I see you travel. Are you renting an RV right now and like traveling around or whatever? You know what I mean? Because I see you with all the toys, the whistles, the boy, all the bells and whistles. So, anyways, I feel like there's going to be another adventure that's coming up for you with all that entailed. But also, you are starting to sing to a new beat within yourself. There are things that you had to let go of so that you could create new outside of the box, right? And this is what's going to be pushing you forward, okay? So, Anna, allow yourself to be pushed forward into this, okay? It's almost like you're trying to resist it a little bit. Have no resistance. It will go so much easier if you open your mind and the possibilities to the impossible, because they are not impossible anymore. Okay, we are moving forward through this. No more impossible. So Anna, I feel like there's new opportunities. 1, 2, 3. I feel like there's 3 things coming up for you. 3 new opportunities. And you're getting more spiritually in tune with yourself. So you're getting more they're going to use the word in tune again. So you're getting in tune. So you're starting to listen to your inner guidance when it says, no, maybe I shouldn't do that today. Yes, that's a big yes. So I feel like you're getting more of that going on. So I'm going to leave that with you, Anna. I just see big adventures for you and prosperity. So whatever it is that you plan on starting, or you guys get together and you start something together, it expands. Please have no fear moving into that. It's all good things, Anna. All good things. All good things. So I'm going to leave that with you, dear. Thank you for being here today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I need to go back up here because I know there's a couple more people that said hello, and I'd like to have messages and stuff. Hello. All right, let's see how far back I have to go. I need to go back at least this far. All right, you guys, let's see. Hello, Destiny. Glad you're here. Kim Othman would like a message. I'm going to start writing your guys' name. Kim O, because we got a couple Kims. All right. Hello, Amber. Glad you could be here as well this evening. Joyce says she wants one. Joyce. Hello, Kavita. All right. Did I miss anybody? I thought I saw Ruth. Didn't Ruth ask for one? I know I saw it. You guys, I'm losing my mind. Oh, I didn't go to the bottom yet. All right, Ruth, I'm putting you down anyways. I know you asked for it because I saw it. Kavita says she would love one. All right, she's doing some healing work. All right, Kavita. If there is time possible to see if my pup Bruce has any message. Oh, absolutely. Hold on a second. That was Anna, right? Yes. All right, Anna, hold on. Because you always have like this. Okay, so he almost trips you all the time. He's like near your feet. He brings through the message that if you have not already found your next dog, he's bringing him forward because you are meant to have a dog. He's going to teach him everything he knows about you to help you with your next transition into this next relationship. But he's sorry that he had to leave you, but he was so thankful for the beautiful joy in life that you gave him in this world. He was like spoiled. He's saying I was spoiled. He's like laying on the couch all rolled back, and he's like, Mama's giving me treats. So he was spoiled, and he appreciated that. He appreciated that very much. So he gives you kisses, Anna. Kisses. So I'm going to leave that with you, dear. All right, let's see. I said Ruth, and then I said Kavita, and then Dia. All right, you guys, if I did not just name off your name and you asked for a message already somewhere in that chat right there, I need you to ask again because I didn't see it. So do it again, do it again, do it again. And I appreciate the tips and donations very much, my loves. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. All right, so you guys are awesome. All right, so they want me to do Kim Hoffman. I think you asked me a question. Kim, I think you asked about something. Barbara says, love it. Thank you so much. Sounds like fun. Love you. All wrapped in a bow. Yes, appreciate you so much. I appreciate you. Oh, there, Ruth. I found it. It was right under Joyce. All right. Now, Kim says, all right, I would like a message from the divine world. Okay, that's okay. I can do that. All right, Kim. Oh, we got to switch sides of my pen again. Good thing there's two sides. All right, Kim. All right, Kim, you're in the process of finding balance within who you are and what you desire to create from this moment forward. So in this quiet time within, right, because I feel like I'm going within and I'm just being quiet and I'm listening and I'm tuning in to what my guidance is telling me. And then I'm going through a life review. Okay, I feel like I'm throwing things out. I'm throwing out things that no longer serve, right? So it could be people, places, things that maybe keep coming up for you, or a pattern that keeps appearing for you. Whatever it is, you're starting to recognize what that is so you can make the changes to change it, okay? So you're in the process of all of that. You're also starting to sing to a new tune. So even though you're starting to find your balance right now, you are also being in tune, right? There's this new tune that's coming from you. And I feel like it's musical notes. So tap into that, Kim, and see where that brings you. Thank you. All right, Joyce. Joyce. All right, dear. All right, so Joyce, you have a lot of different things that are going on as well right at this moment. Okay, so I feel like there are some people around you. Joyce, do you know somebody else that was in your family with the J name? Maybe someone named Junior, because I'm getting a Junior coming through for you right now. A Junior. So I'm getting a Junior. So whether you know this Junior or not doesn't mean anything, because he could be a guy that you don't even know, but this Junior wants to make himself known. So, and it could be a Junior you definitely know, because I feel like they're on both sides of the world. One on this side, one on the other side. So there's 2 feet in both sides. But Junior comes to you, and I feel like he comes to you in a dream, all right, or something like that. So I'm definitely wanting you to, tap into that, okay? So they're wanting you to tap into dream time, write down what you're getting at nighttime because it's intense, and also listen to what you have coming into my right ear. It could be someone here or the other side, Joyce. So I'm going to leave that with you. Robert says, thank you, Melissa. Looking forward to a romance. Been a long time with relatives, no communication with brother and daughter. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Robert. Yeah, sometimes there's a total disconnect with families sometimes. I went a long time without talking to one of my older brothers. Long time. But then we made it up, So just hold your faith that things come around and there'll be some communication with those people. All right, so I did Joyce. I better write more of these down. Kim and Joyce. Now it's Ruth's turn. All right, Ruth. So they're kind of laughing because I knew you had another book coming out, or they tell me that you knew that I knew that you knew that I knew. They're like, you know. But anyways, they're super excited. But I want you to know that there's new opportunities coming with this next book. Okay, I don't know if you're going to market it differently or do something differently about it, but I feel like this book is going somewhere further. okay, than where the other ones have. I know you're trying to build that up or whatever, but things are starting to like move forward for that you in that sense. So also you're giving out a lot of great guidance. Remember, what comes through you is also for you. Okay, so it's just like every message that I give for you guys is also for me. Okay, it's not that I'm being selfish, but there's something that I need to learn through the words that I'm using and helping you, because we're assisting each other. So that it happens on every level when we start assisting each other. So Ruth, you're starting to step it up, and I feel like you are either going to, I don't know, I feel like you get some free time. Like, do you get to like go do something different or experience something different? I feel like you get some of your time back. I feel like you're going to get a little time back. So I don't know where you're going to pull that time from, but we have ways to work through our time, right? So we're doing that. So I'm going to leave that with you, Ruth. Thank you so much. You guys, I'm wicked thirsty tonight. What's up with that? All right, so I did Ruth. And next is Kavita, and then Dia, and then Destiny. What time is it? Oh, 8:42. We got all kinds of time. All right, Kavita. And you're doing some kind of new healing thing, Kavita, you say? All right, well, I'm getting to continue. I'm getting that it's helping to lift your vibrations. I'm getting it's helping to work with your frequency. So I don't know exactly what you're doing, but I feel like it's a modality that's going to blend into something else and then something else. And this might be something that you actually get interested in and may want to help people with, because it works so good for you that you experienced it, that you want to help others experience the same thing. So I'm going to leave that with you, Kavita. Keep going through your healing experience. There's going to be many things that are going to come up that are going to help you through that. One modality leads into the next. That's what they're telling me. So there's a lot of learning going on right there, Kavita. You're learning, dear. You're learning. All right, so we did Kavita, and now we have Dia. I got to flip my page here, my friends. All right. Dia. Dia. All right, you just keep shining your bright, very, very, very brightly. You're just like a walking heart, walking down the street, walking everywhere you go. Just like you're like humming to your own little vibration. You know what I mean? It's like nothing can really knock you off kilter anymore. It's like do 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 do. It's like getting in that harmony of yourself, and nothing really. I mean, every once in a while we're still human, so we still have, but really nothing is going to get in your way now. It's like da 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 da. You know, it's like you're just going to keep moving forward and keep spreading this light. I feel like it's like the light beams are all out and all the way around, kind of like the lighthouse, you know what I mean? But the lighthouse only shows one light but this is all the way lit up, you know, like a street lamp. So you would see it. You know what I mean? So you just keep spreading your light and shining your light, and know that everything is falling into place in divine time. Things are all like being like, I feel like there's all these like little oh, what are these little things? But I don't know. I feel like there's only little things that are being put in place now. Like before, it would have felt like big, like boulders. You know, like I would need like a big piece of machinery. But now I feel like it's like, oh my God, it's jamming. That's what they were just showing me, jamming. I know you know what this means. I know what you know what this means. But I felt like I was jamming these little things down in the little pockets to fill in the holes. So I don't know what that is, but whatever it is, you're doing it and you're jamming the little holes, but it's all filled with light. So you're jamming the holes with light. So I'm going to leave that with you, Dia. That's crazy. I was jamming them in there. How crazy is that? I can't make that shit up. All right, you guys. Ruth says, thank you, Melissa. Love my message. You're welcome. Weird. My brother is Peter too, but different middle name, James. So was always used that as his name. Not speaking to him now. Thank you. No worries. Glad I could be of assistance, my friends. All right, so I did Dia, and then we have Destiny. All right, Destiny. Destiny just would like to have a message. Sure. All right, Destiny, let's see what we get for you today. All right, so you're working on family, you're working on community, you're working on where you fit in with your tribe, if you're with the right people, if you're attracting the right people, if you're being attracted to the right people. So I feel like there's a lot of that going on for you right now. So I feel like you're kind of sorting all that out. You know what I mean? It's like you're sorting out what it is that you want your community to look like, what you want it to venture into. But have no worries because it's all falling into place. You just have to keep marching forward. Drumming your own drum, beating your own drum. That's what you need to be doing, Destiny, is you need to do it all the way. Woo woo. Yes, you be jamming. You're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. And Destiny, that's all I got for you today. Just continue opening up to all of that. Okay, you guys? Okay. All right, you guys. Oh, wow. Look at that. That page. Destiny, see, it's really going to happen because they just made that page fly right off my thing here. I've never had a piece of paper fly off there like that. I'll put that over there out of the way. All right. So, and the I be jamming. I be jamming. You're welcome. I got hair in my mouth. All right, you guys. Anyone else need a message out there today? Okay. If not, that's fine too. That's fine too. All right. I think I have something I want to share, but I don't know if I can share it. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can do this. No, I can't for now. Darn it. Darn it. I wanted to share this picture that I took today, but I didn't open the right thing to share it from. But that's okay. I don't need to. I don't need to do that. But anyways, I'll tell you what it's about. So I've lived in Sarasota now pretty much from 96 on. There was a few years that I was out for a little while, but figure 96 on. Right? And I've lived here that whole time, give or take, right? So I go to the museum on Monday with my son and his grandmother, and we're all like walking around, and I've never been there. I've never wanted to go there, you know what I mean? Because it's not really my gig, but it was cool. It was hot out, so it was cool to go do something inside or whatever. And then we're walking around, and it's Ringling Museum. So you guys know Ringling Barnum and Bailey Circus. He's the guy that lived down here in Sarasota. This is where they wintered. So there's the Sailors Museum part over there and all that. But that part wasn't free because if you go on Mondays, it's free. So anyone at Sarasota, Mondays are free at the museum. So we decided to go into the main museum, right? And that was cool because they had all these cool pictures of, from way back in the day and humongous, we don't see paintings this size anymore. Were these people giants? I'm just throwing this out there. But anyways, they covered like the whole wall. You know what I mean? They covered the whole wall. And they were so intricate, oils and acrylics or whatever they had on them and whatever. But then when we got around to where the courtyard is, and we went outside to walk through the courtyard a little bit, there's a statue of King David. And I forgot, he's actually the logo for Sarasota or the emblem or whatever for Sarasota. So he's over there and he's overlooking the water and he's just this powerful being, that was sent by God and was communicating with God. So I was like, oh, this is cool. This is cool that this is here. And he's like communicating with all these people that are walking through because people from all walks of life were going through the museum and every country because there was people that didn't speak English as well. That are just here on vacation or whatever. But there's something about that I went this week. Okay. I have to tell you this. Okay. Because my son, I can't reach his little Bible book right here, but he has a little story of a book of Bible stories. Okay. So you can't make this stuff up. So this is what I'm talking about when I say coincidences kind of happen in your life and all that stuff. Okay. So I was like, all right, we got to read today. Why don't you grab the little Bible book? We haven't picked that up in a while. And I just want you to open it up to whatever page. It doesn't have to be in order. There doesn't have to be just random. Just pick it up. So he goes to the story of King David and Goliath, right? David and Goliath. So he goes to that story. And it's really weird because usually Christopher doesn't get really emotional and stuff. But literally, as soon as he started to read the first sentence, he started to cry and he couldn't read that anymore. And he couldn't explain to me why he couldn't read that. Because I know he's more sensitive than me. And he also understands a lot more spiritually than I do, even though I'm older. Okay. Because he's a lot more in tune. And then we go, and I literally, this is only like maybe within 5 days of us reading from the storybook or whatever, and going there, and there's David standing there in front of me. I'm like, oh, this is so interesting. So I guess I'm telling this story a little bit so that you pay attention to the things that are showing up in your life. Because not only did that show up just in that book, and then, there he is, the statue standing in front of me, but it's also the city that I'm living in. But it came up a couple more times talking to 2 other people, just randomly out of conversation that it came up. Okay. 2 different people from 2 different sides of the country, where it all comes up. So it's just crazy how all that happened. You know what I'm saying? Just crazy. Did anyone else ask for a message? I love you guys. Let's see. Destiny, you're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, Lenka said she wanted one. My bad. I didn't write your name down, girl. Girl, say something. Be louder. All right, Lenka. My bad. Good thing I just remembered that. My little mind remembered. Okay. This is so funny. Okay, so you have, oh my God, I already know that you're a creative being, right? I know you're a creative being. So you did twice. That's how bad I am, Lenka. See, I didn't write your name down. You said write my name down. But anyways, Lenka, you're making me hot. All right. So all this new energy that's coming to you, you are handling everything just fine at work. You just keep following your intuition with all of that. Everything's going to fall into place. But they want to get back to your artwork. Okay. Because you are coming up with something that is so beautiful and so you. They're saying don't overthink it. Like when you have that conversation back and forth with yourself and stuff all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, oh my God, they're like, woo, 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 woo. It's all going to be just as it's supposed to be. And you're also feeling a lot of the heat and the energy as well. Okay. So again, even if you sketch out something small, because I feel like the middle is almost like the void, if that makes sense. So what's in the void? That's what they're asking you. What belongs in that void? So they want you, I'm leaving you with the question tonight, Lenka. What belongs in the void? Because you will fill it with love, creativity, joy, and much more. Just like your life, because you're going to create more of that in your life as well. So I'm going to leave that with you, my friend. Man, your message made me hot. Damn. Super hot, you guys. All right. So I can set that back down because I don't see another person asking for a message right now. All right, you guys. We're halfway through July. And this is the hottest July that I can remember in ever because we've got no rain. Apparently, it needs to go to New England this year. You guys need the rain. Somehow it's passing us. I keep seeing you guys with rainy days. I was like, can we just have that for 10 minutes? Just 10. That'd be awesome. Cool it down so when the sun comes back out, all the immunity's like. But anyways, hello, N. So glad you could be here as well. So we're in the hot summer. Summer is, we're a month in pretty much, right? Almost. Because it started June 21st. So we're almost a full month in. We have a few more months to go of summer. And this is going to be a hot summer for a lot of people. Not just the physical heat, but the heat is on. And I'm hearing that song from Beverly Hills Cop, the heat is on. However that song goes. My other hosts out there are better singers than I am. But that's what I'm feeling. So like the heat is on. So anything that needs to be cooked up and out of here is gone. And why did they say cooked up? What is that? Interesting. So if you guys pick up on anything about that, let me know. Yeah, you're storming hard right now, Richard. Well, Oklahoma's getting some rain. Can you send it this way, Richard? Send it south. Send it south. I know that's not usually the way the weather grows this year, but it's not flowing this way. So, anyways, in the coming months that you are here creating the joy that you want to create for yourself moving forward, my friend, you are the choice maker. Not anyone around you, nothing. Oh, yeah, message for Tiffany. You're right. You're right. I always forget Tiffany. Tiffany's got to raise her hand and go, me. And sometimes she does, but I forget. But you guys are the creators, the creators. Okay, creators. All right. Oh, Tiffany almost wrote with the pad side. We got to go to the other log. All right, Tiffany, White Sage Woman. Woo, there's some kind of celebration going on with you, girlfriend. I don't know what's coming up for you, but you have a celebration. Oh, maybe it's because you're going into, I think it's because you're going into whatever year. Is it 9 years coming September or whatever? Or whenever that is? I feel like there's a celebration. And I feel like it has to do with Goldylocks Productions. Okay. And I feel like that's going to expand. All right. It's going to expand. You guys are cracking me up there. Okay, so you guys, Tiffany is going to expand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7. That's the year we're in too. It's just, and we're in the 7th month. So I don't know how many do we have. So we have 6. We do 6 days a week, right? 5 and Sunday, and sometimes. So, anyways, we have 6. But anyways, I feel like you're expanding that. Okay, so there's going to be, and I feel like it's the audience that you're able to reach. So there's something that you're doing to be able to reach out to more, right? Because I feel like the reach actually gets there. It's not like you hit a wall. They're like the reach gets all the way out there. So, all right, September 1 starts season 9. Woo-hoo. All right, good. I knew it was coming up. I knew, but I didn't know when. I just knew it was coming close. So the celebration is for you, Tiffany, because it looks like a cake with your name on it and all these sparkles. Woo-hoo. So I'm going to leave that with you. So we'll have to do some kind of celebration when it gets near the beginning of September. September 1. Whose show is that? Who has their show on September 1 this year? All right. So, yeah, this has been a fun hour, you guys. I hope these messages help you, empower you, move you forward, help you find your joy, help you make better decisions for yourself. Tapping into your intuition, nothing that I've said, but what resonates with you, what truly, truly, truly resonates with you. September 1st is a Friday. Woo! I get to bring in the 9th season then. Oh, that cracks me up. Yay. That's awesome. Maybe we'll have to do something fun that night, Tiffany. We'll have to do something fun. We'll have to come up with an idea. Woo! Yeah. All right, you guys, this beautiful hour has been wrapped up with that beautiful bow that I gave Barbara earlier. Each one of us are connected by all those strings because we are connected to one another. We will continue to be connected to one another. We will be one heart song when we find our harmony. When we find our find our beat, our tune, our harmony, our frequency, to be in tune with who we truly are, we will create a better earth one moment at a time because we all want that. We desire that. We have always wanted that. So you guys, stay in your love, stay in your power, speak your truth, and rock on through this week. See you next Friday. Love you guys.